Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to watch and react on the 8th episode of the TV show The Crown on Netflix. I'm super excited to know what's gonna happen in this episode because in the previous one there was Margaret's wedding to Tony, I think, to this guy who is like having so many relationships at the same time. And who's one of them is pregnant of his child, and yeah, that was really how can I say that, not hard to watch, but I didn't like it because like they have been so so hard on Margaret for the first wedding she wanted, and accepting this one where this guy is just not the best one for her, for Princess, I mean. Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be scandal about that or not, but yeah, that was a good episode, but at the same time it was hard to watch. Anyway, I'm really excited to know what's gonna happen in the next episode, if it's gonna be again about Margaret with this new wedding, or more about Elizabeth and her new son. And yeah, I'm super excited. So with no further ado, let's get to it.
Moroccans, Algerians, Senegalese, or Malians. But as Africans, tired of being disrespected and abused by the corrupt and imperial.
The taking of the portrait.
Sorry, you right, man?
Yes, fine. Oh.
What's wrong there?
I caught sight of myself in a mirror today. I looked like an old woman.
You haven't even finished having children yet.
True.
So, finish your family. Let the first one go to school, and then let's talk about being middle-aged.
Well, that won't be middle-aged, that'll be ancient.
Oh, she is pretty, isn't she?
She's jealous. You are pretty, Elizabeth. You just gave birth, so of course you're not feeling the same.
French. She's also a formidably bright woman in her own right, having studied at the Sorbonne and the prestigious École Libre des Sciences Politiques.
The most glamorous and intelligent woman on earth.
So they say.
Yeah, the blue one is better.
What if I'm requesting her too?
I put you next to Theodora.
She's my sister.
Yes, whom you haven't seen in
No,
years.
she's still my sister, and this is, you know,
No, I don't know.
her. Anyway, in terms of protocol, isn't it?
You, Philip, you have a wife, calm down.
You're fine. And then it's a free-for-all seating-wise.
Yes, I suppose it is.
In which case, I could move Dickie next to my sister and put myself next to the First Lady.
If you must.
Where? I must.
What is it about this Kennedy woman? Elizabeth is pretty as well. And she's a queen.
The President and First Lady are arriving, ma'am.
Oh. There you are.
They're all so excited. It's funny.
Her Majesty's waiting for you in the blue drawing room. There will be a brief reception.
Seriously, Philip, what the hell is going on with you?
President first, President first.
Her Majesty.
No curtsy. No curtsy.
Mrs. Kennedy.
Your Grace.
Your Royal Highness.
Mrs. Kennedy.
Good evening, Your Royal Majesty.
Oh, dear. Oh, for goodness sake.
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Your Grace. Did they not get the protocol sheet?
Yes. You obviously didn't read it.
Yes, well. Shall we?
My heart goes out to him. Word is that behind closed doors in Vienna, Khrushchev humiliated, ran rings round, treated him like a little boy. No wonder the Cold War continues. It's two nations, two very different
What the hell? It's always with her, like, what the fuck? You have a wife. Stop doing this.
Where are they going?
I have absolutely no idea.
Those two.
I quite understand. I'm also a shy person by nature.
And she doesn't seem to be shy.
That's sugar. These are our puppies. Come here. Come here. Whiskey and sherry.
That's so cute.
I always think my sister would have made, if not the better, the more natural First Lady.
Oh, mine too. A born queen. And the greatest of British queens, in her own mind.
They're gonna be friends. I tell you. They're so alike.
Patrick?
Plunkett. I saw him last night at Tartuffe.
Is that a restaurant?
It's a play, dear. A very famous French play.
Oh, I knew that.
Did you?
Yes, it's a classic tragedy.
Farce.
By Pissarro.
Molière.
Oh.
Pissarro was a painter. When was the last time you even went to the theatre? Or gallery? Or even read a book? Oh, you're a savage.
Oh, thank you.
Who?
Mrs. Kennedy. Margaret mentioned it.
Did she?
Yes. So how was that?
Pleasant
Going
enough.
on.
Uneventful. You know how it is at the Ransovilles.
No, I don't.
Well, the food's always good.
Yes, well, I wasn't asking about the food. I'd like to know what was said.
Was that she found Buckingham Palace second-rate, dilapidated and sad, like a neglected provincial hotel, and that one came away with a sense of a tired institution without a place in the modern world.
The fuck? Well,
But in our head of state, we had a middle-aged woman, so incurious, unintelligent, and unremarkable. That Britain's new reduced place in the world was not a surprise, but an inevitability.
the fuck? What? Kid, this woman is a fucking bitch. Like,
Why don't you send me?
Where?
To Ghana. On what would be seen as a personal trip.
Absolutely not.
That would be out of the question, madam.
Why? A visit from the Crown to Ghana would be seen as a huge compliment.
Too great a compliment.
It would be singling out Ghana as a preferred nation.
In doing so, we risk alienating Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Tanganyika.
But surely by singling out Ghana, that might be just the thing to keep Nkrumah away from the Russians and in the Commonwealth.
Perhaps, but as Queen, you cannot be seen to be engaging in the dirty business of politics.
Yes, but as head of the Commonwealth, can I not be permitted just once to defend it?
Your Majesty. It would be unsafe. It would be provocative. It would be, in my view, a profound misjudgment to get on that plane.
she would do it anyway.
The trip is impossible to justify from many angles. It is unethical, unconstitutional, and indefensible that the Queen should be going at all.
What would you have me do? Nothing.
I certainly wouldn't have you get into a chess match with a wily operator like Nkrumah.
You're just being cynical.
And you're being naive. When you last met him, Nkrumah was just Nkrumah. Now he's the Lion of Africa, playing the Soviets off against the Americans. And you're a lamb the lion will have for lunch. The best thing you can do is stay at home and be what you're supposed to be.
A puppet.
A constitutional monarch.
A puppet.
If you like.
Well, that's the whole point. I don't like.
What's going on with you, Philip? You were like always telling Elizabeth to be more modern, to be not just, you know, the Queen, and now that she wants to do something, you're like, no, don't do it. Like, what the fuck? This cute boy. They're happy to see her.
Stop. Stop. One moment, please, ma'am.
Yes.
Reporters.
Whoa. Hey.
Ohima, Ghana mai, edi hobrasie, ama wakwaba. Your Majesty, Ghana welcomes you humbly.
Yes.
Humbly. What the fuck?
Your Majesty.
Prime Minister.
I've just received confirmation that a team of international engineers has arrived in Ghana to begin work on Nkrumah's dam.
Well, I say that's good news, isn't it?
We encourage the Americans to go back to Nkrumah.
Soviet engineers, ma'am. It appears Nkrumah has been playing us all off against one another.
What?
Leading us a merry dance. I'm afraid you've been used, ma'am. Just as we'd feared.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Sir?
She's asked to be alone. She says she's thinking.
It's sad because she truly wanted to do something good to help. And it just used her.
What's going on? What are you doing? Elizabeth?
What's going on?
What are you doing?
What's going on?
I think we both understand the significance of this moment.
Yes.
What kind of negotiation?
Get her out of there.
Your Majesty.
Oh, Lord.
What's going on?
He's taken her hand.
What is she doing?
They're dancing.
Our Queen is dancing, sir. With an African.
What? Was this agreed?
Was this agreed?
This was definitely not agreed.
What are they doing?
What are they doing?
Hard to say. I believe it's the foxtrot.
The foxtrot, sir.
Make this evening worthwhile.
What the fuck?
For the second time in recent weeks, you've been instrumental in changing a significant matter of foreign policy. And an African state that was fast running into the arms of the communists has been turned around and kept in the West.
Oh, what does that have to do with me?
Dreary queen thick ankles, her majestic dullness, the incurious crown, apparently just some of the things you said about her at a dinner in London, which then got back to Queen Elizabeth, and it seems spurred her on. Without those insults, she wouldn't have defied a cabinet, risked her reputation, and gone to Ghana against all advice to bring President Nkrumah back on side, but she did.
It's not true.
Pulled off some incredible stunt with a dance, and it's all thanks to you.
They're ready for you.
Relax. It's not like you run into her in Glenora.
Not Glenora, no. But I am due back in London on my way back from India and Pakistan.
Then my advice would be don't go to Buckingham Palace. Sorry, the Provincial Hotel.
It's not so easy. Her sister set up a lunch last time we were in town.
Oh? Well, that should be fun. Cat fight. I look forward to a full report.
So it's not true. What the fuck? I don't get it. How is Elizabeth's friend heard it if it's not true? Like, this makes no sense.
The Ghanaian press are calling you a socialist.
Oh, goodness. Where's the lunch?
Buckingham Palace, ma'am.
Well, let's make the audience Windsor Castle. Sometimes only a fortress will do.
Is she gonna tell him that she didn't say the bad words she heard? That would be nice. They could be friends. That's sad. Kennedy is really a bastard. Using his wife like that.
Certain things did get back to me. And I'll confess to being momentarily surprised, since they in no way reflected what I understood to be the spirit of our meeting. I'm quite sure that you meant no harm nor disrespect. After all, why would you? We barely know one another.
Still, it was inexcusable, so I can't offer an excuse, but if you'll allow me, I'd like to offer an explanation.
Tell her it's not you.
On the occasion of that dinner, he had given me something. A little booster. I told him I needed cheering up. But I guess it loosened my tongue.
So she did say the things, but she wasn't really herself, I would say.
Man,
What is it?
you're needed back at the house.
Right.
What's going on?
I don't know, Lila. Something's happened.
There was absolute pandemonium around the scene. People screamed and lay down on the ground as shots were
Oh my god, yeah. Kennedy was killed.
seat of his car. Men and women were screaming. He saw blood on the president's head. This is all we have here in Washington at this moment, and for the moment I return you to Radio Newsreel in London.
I forgot about that. She must feel so bad right now.
He's dead.
This is terrible. She still has the blood on her outfit. Jesus. What's wrong with her? think she regrets not, you know, not saying what she had in her heart to Miss Kennedy. What is she gonna write? No way, I want to know what she wrote. Oh no. I hate when they do that. Well, that was a very good episode, very interesting, showing the Americans, the Russians, and the British, showing how Canada, the American president Kennedy, was using his wife, and that their relationship wasn't as perfect as it seemed, just like Elizabeth and Philip. And I completely forgot that Kennedy was killed, was shot and killed. I completely forgot that. That's heartbreaking. And I want to know what she brought to his wife. I'm sure we won't even know in the next episode. I'm very, very upset right now because I want to know what she told her. If you do know what she wrote, please tell me in the comments, because I want to know. I'm dying to know. I hate when they end an episode like that. Anyway, thank you for watching it with me, and I will see you very soon for another reaction. Until then, take care. Bye.